he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I guess he thought that it was quite a joke. Got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I would get red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. And I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I would search all the honky-tonks and bars, and I would kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I had just hit town and my throat was dry, so I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at the table, dealing stud was a dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my old sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mama had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and he was gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said,
"My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die."
Yo, dude.
Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he cut off a piece of my ear with his knife. But I broke a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed to the wall, into the streets, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Then I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, but I got mine first, and he just sat there looking at me, and then I saw him smile. He said,
Son, this world is rough. If a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I knew I wouldn't be around to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that's helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now. And I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye. Cause I'm the SOB who named you Sue.
well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him and he called me. I came away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'll name him Stuart, or George, or John, or Mike, or Billy. Any name with Sue. I still hate that name. Thank you.